Hi guys. Okay, so today I'm gonna do a video which a lot of you requested many times. I just didn't know how to go about filming this video. It's about bags I sold and why. Given that I sold a lot of bags, if I include absolutely everything, it would be a very long video. So I decided to stick to the high designer brands like Hermès, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, what else is there, Gucci, Dior. I think these 5 brands I'm gonna stick to. How I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna look at my fashion file account because mainly I sell bags there and on Real, but I'm gonna start with fashion file account, and I'm gonna start with the earliest bag I sold on fashion file, going to present time, and then I'm gonna move on to Real, and actually I had sold bags on Poshmark as well, so that's how I'm gonna do that, and I will try to explain you why I sold them. I'm gonna pop up the bag I'm talking about on a screen so you know what I'm talking about. And first bag here on fashion file I see is Louis Vuitton monogram Nano Noe. Okay, I remember getting this bag. I remember actually ordering this bag. No, putting it on a wish list. And I was so surprised when they called me back and told me that bag is in a store and I can come and pick it up because it was very hard to get. Very hard to get. And I wore it for a while, but then I realized that it's not very comfortable for me because for many reasons. First of all, it's tiny bag, but it's fine. But the fact that it's like a bucket and it's just closes with this drawstring bothered me. I was very self-conscious and I was always afraid that something gonna fall out of it. I asked myself, would I buy this bag now if I wouldn't have it? And if answer is no, I sell the bag. Again, it's none of these rules are set in stone. Everything can change tomorrow. Tomorrow I will decide to collect the bags I want, even if I don't wear them. You never know. I just follow my mood and my whatever I want to do at this moment. So at this moment, that's what's happening. Moving on to the next. I'm not gonna group it by brand because I just gonna go follow the list here on my fashion file account. Okay, another bag I sold, Hermès Trillion Clemence Picatinny Lock. I had it in the largest size in 26. And it was in grease color. I believe that called grease color. I was wearing it for a while, but eventually it ended up being too big for me. Not even size-wise, but the base, it's literally round and very wide, so it's cumbersome. The issue was not that it was large. I love large bags, as you can tell looking at my bag collection, or if you watched my videos you do know I love large bags, but that it's very cumbersome, it's bulky, it's because of that very wide base, and its base is pretty solid. It does not fold or anything. So that was the issue with these bags. And I have very complicated relationship with Picatins, with any size, to be honest. I rarely buy a bag which I can only hold by hand. I always want to have an option to have it preferably cross the body. I know that a lot of ways to make picotin cross the body, so I would keep buying them in different sizes because I do love it on other people. But me and picotin don't get along for some reason. You will see I had more picotins I ended up selling. There were different sizes. I saw different size gonna work. It didn't. Next bag here is, okay, Gucci belt bag. Gucci Calskin Matelis Gigi Marmont belt bag. Well, in this case, it's I gave into the trend. They were very popular. It was very comfortable bag though, very comfortable bag. It was no issues with the bag, not at all. Very comfortable. It worked as a belt and as a little bag. It wasn't too big or too small. It fit a lot of stuff, and I wore it for a while, for a very long time. I wore it, but then I think because it was that much of a trend, I kind of got tired of it. And again, ask me now, would I buy it now? No. That bag didn't hold the value. If with Louis Vuitton or Picotin or Hermès, sometimes I even make money. Obviously, I lost with this Gucci bag quite a lot of money. I think I bought it for $1,200 and I sold it for $600 or $800. I don't remember exactly. It wouldn't show me what I sold it for. Wait a minute, why is this so? I think information after a while disappears because I see on some of them more recent sales, I can see the price I sold it to Fashion File for, but as you go further, that information disappears. It says $0. Okay, another bag, Louis Vuitton Damier Ebene Duomo. That was a bag I bought very long time ago, and I was wearing it for a long time. I bought that bag before I start collecting Louis Vuitton bags. I just needed nice messenger bag and it fit the bill, and it was very good bag. Very good bag. Did I say the name? Damier Ebene Duomo. Very nice bag. They don't make it anymore, and I ended up selling it. I don't remember the price I bought it for, but Fashion File paid me $850 plus 10% for accepting store credit. Most of the time I accept payment as a store credit because in this case you're getting 10% more than they would pay you if you would choose cash. So $850 plus 10%, that's the price I got. Moving on, Gucci again. Gucci Calskin Metallic Super Mini in white. Yeah, that was bought purposely for some outfit. I needed small white bag, and it served me for a long time. It did. And again, I got tired of that bag. It was that I got tired of that Gucci Marmont for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. So I decided to sell it. Again, I don't remember what I paid for it, but I sold it for $600 plus 10% for store credit. It was a nice, cute bag though, and form fit. Okay, Louis Vuitton Monogram Speedy Bandolier. Okay, that story with Speedies again. Very long time. It was 20 years ago, I can tell you. I got my first Speedy size 25, not bandolier, Speedy, in Macy's Louis Vuitton store. I had barely had money, but I literally saved up and I got that Speedy for $600. I remember that price very well. It was my first Louis Vuitton bag ever. So imagine I wore it for a very long time because I kind of grew out of it or got tired of it. I sold it. That I sold, I don't remember how I sold it. It was before Fashion File and the real time. So I don't remember for how much. I think I sold it for about $300 something, but it was very worn. It was very worn to the point when the handles were like black, not tan. And it was my only bag, only designer bag, and I was constantly wearing it. Time passed. Bandolier came out, Speedy with a handle, so I decided to get Speedy 21. Well, Speedy 25. I did get it pre-loved though. I did get it pre-loved, that I remember very well. It was in perfect condition. I did get it pre-loved. But then I realized that size is not for me. Funny, the size smaller, which I have two of these, this is 20, somehow works. Oh, excuse me. But 25 didn't work. Maybe because here on new Speedies, on 20s, the zipper goes way down and it opens easier than on I'll show you, because since then I got another Speedy. Since I'm talking about Speedies, I got pre-loved Speedy Bandolier 30. This I love. And this one, I feel like they're back in a trend a little bit. I know it's classic, but you know what I mean, those waves, them coming back. It's always in trend, I would say. No, it's always classic, but there are waves, sometimes it comes back as a trend. So this is I got this pre-loved. It's very tan. I love this size, but what I want to show you is the difference between closures. See how it stops here, and here it goes on the side. That's why it makes this more comfortable than Speedy 25. This, because it's bigger, here it's not an issue. I love this bag so much. I feel like a lot of influencers going back to this bag, like Amelia Liana was wearing it. I just see it around a lot. And here we go. I got it for a very good price. Okay, let's move back to the bags I sold, not the bags I bought. So this was the reason I sold my Speedy Bandolier 25. But if sizes works for you, if it's not an issue, I feel like it's one of the best bags ever Louis Vuitton made. Okay, another Christian Dior oblique book tote. By the way, did I tell you how much I sold this Speedy Bandolier to Fashion File for $1,000? I think I bought it pre-loved for $1,400, that I remember. Now, Christian Dior oblique book tote. I got it again when it was big trend. I think it's become classic right now, but then I got the biggest size, but then I realized I'm using it only as a luggage, not luggage, sorry, I meant to say travel bag, weekender or carry on a plane. I prefer Louis Vuitton for that, and so I decided to sell Christian Dior, and I sold it for $2,000. I think I paid $3,000 some. I don't remember how much was it. I bought this and my saddlebag, which I also sold. I'll get back to it later. I bought them together. Another bag I sold was a Louis Vuitton monogram Botte Chapeau. Okay, here were I regret that I sold. Yes, I sold it for $1,550, $1,550. I do regret that I sold that bag. Why did I sell it? For some reason I wasn't wearing it. I was no issues with the bag. And now I'm realizing I'm missing that round shape for some outfits. Yeah, there are gonna be regrets in this video, regrets with me selling certain bags. And this one of them. Yeah. I lost a lot of money on it selling because that bag was, I think I bought it, it was already in 2000 something, and I sold it for 1,550. Yeah, you have to think really carefully before you want to sell the bag. That rule, if you don't wear it for a year, sell it. I'm not gonna follow that rule anymore. I don't, because that's when I regret, because especially with designer bags, not with clothes, with designer bags, because sometimes that bag, you realize how to wear that bag months or years later. Yeah, so that bag is one of my regrets of selling. Next one. Okay, next one, Louis Vuitton monogram Deville Mini. I don't know. I don't know why I sold it. It just, no, I don't know why I bought it actually. Fashion File paid me back 1,500 for it. Not back. Fashion File paid me 1,500 for it plus 10%, and I think the price was 2,100. So I wore it, but oh, I remember what was wrong. I remember what was wrong. It would flip all the time. That was the issue. Flip. Oh, I'm trying to explain you. Hold on. Let me like imagine this is his bag. For some reason it would like flip like this. I don't know. It's the way it was designed. That was one of the issues, which wouldn't be enough for me to sell the bag if I would love it, but I guess I didn't love it. So no regrets selling the bag. It's like camera bag, and I do have quite few. No, by now I only have one camera bag, but from Chanel, but I don't know, it just didn't work. Sometimes you like the bag on the shelf, you like bag on others, you buy it, you start wearing it, and it doesn't work. Simply just doesn't work. Okay, next, what we have here. Another regret of selling. Not this one. Later, I'll talk about it later. Okay, so next bag I sold to Fashion File was Chanel Lambskin Quilted Large Urban Backpack. I was paid for it 2,800 plus 10% for store credit, and I remember the price. I think, am I mistaken? Could it be that the bag was like 4,100? Oops, yeah, I did lose a lot of money on it. The reason I have very complicated relationship with backpacks too, apparently. It was hot bag back then. It was a little bit impulse buy because I saw it in Neiman Marcus and Chanel, and I grabbed it. Oh my god, because oh my god, somebody else is gonna buy it. It's not very comfortable to wear, to be honest. I don't like to wear my backpacks like you have to wear it like a backpack. I like to wear it on the one shoulder, and this one was falling off me constantly, and it wasn't that thick. Again, drawstring closure, and made me very self-conscious. Okay, so that's why I sold this bag. I was looking at other Chanel backpacks which have different closure, more secure, and actually ordered some from Fashion File, vintage ones, but ended up sending it back, returning it because I don't know what's about backpack. I cannot handle, even though I do have backpack, but that's different. I have this backpack from Louis Vuitton, but it's a travel bag for me and it's all zipped. Okay, now another backpack, and again I keep repeating my mistakes. What they say, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over. That's about me. I went and got Louis Vuitton monogram Montessori PM. The same thing, drawstring closure. The same thing, not comfortable to wear on one shoulder, but yet I went and got it. Sold it pretty quickly, didn't work. I sold it for $2,100 plus 10%. I don't remember what I bought it for, to be honest. Another one of my regrets. Stupid. Louis Vuitton monogram, my LV. It was my Louis Vuitton Never Full. Was personalized. It came with a pouch. I personalized it. I put my initials in it. Don't ask me why I sold it. Don't ask me why. I don't know what got to me. I decided, I wasn't wearing it for a while. I decided, even though it's classic, it's like, my kids are older now. I don't need a diaper bag, or I don't need to carry things for them around, so I don't need such a big tote. And I don't like to use it as for a trowel because it's very open. But I do regret selling it. I sold it for $800. Don't want to look at it. Okay. Louis Vuitton monogram loop. Got this bag, was very happy with it, but for some reason it's not very convenient. So when this bag came out, this one, I knew I'm gonna get this, so I decided to sell smaller one. They're the same shape. This is bigger. It also has strap, obviously, and it has a not vachetta but leather bronze treatable things. So that's why I sold small one. Not very good. It's not that small, but because of the shape, it fills in category of saddle bags. Dior saddle bags, like they're not very small, but they're awkward shape, and because of the shape, this size is not very comfortable. So I sold it for $1,400 to Fashion File. Okay, and this is it with Fashion File. I'm gonna come back to it because I've been filming for 31 minutes. I'm gonna come back to it with the bags I sold on Real. Louis Vuitton 2019 monogram Nano Speedy. Nano Speedy, oh my god, it was so hard to get, guys. But at least I sold it for more than I paid for to Real. But Nano Speedy is smaller than this. But the same issue, the closure was too tight. So after wearing it for so long but wearing it for a while, I realized not for me. Too small with that kind of tight closure. I don't regret selling it because I much more prefer 20. And another reason, again, I made couple $100 on it. The Real unlike fashion file, does not pay you right away. You don't sell it to them, you consign with them. So they put it on their website for $19.95, and I got 70% of it, $13.96.50. And I think this was this bag was 1100. Its original price. So I just made a couple bucks on it. Now, what I have here next, Louis Vuitton Monogram Palm Spring Mini Backpack. Yes, also was at that time hard to get backpack. I don't know, something didn't work about it. I feel like it's for very young girls. Yeah, I didn't like it style-wise. Forget about, I had a original version with very stiff zipper, but didn't work out. I much more prefer big Palm Springs, the one I showed you before, right here, than mini. And again, it was such a big hype about this bag, and then it kind of died down. I know people still liking it and chasing it, but wasn't for me. I consigned it to Real. They listed on their website for $2,400. I got 70%, and I got $16.80 was my commission. Next bag on Real I sold Louis Vuitton 2019 Monogram Bum Bag. Yeah, guys, I made very good money on it, because if I remember correctly, I bought it for $1,500, and they sold it, the Real sold it on their website for $2,900. I got commission 70%, $2,030. So it looks like I made, well, with the tax and everything, when I bought it, about $400 on it. Not bad. And I wore it a lot, guys. I wore it a lot. I found it at that time very comfortable. I rarely wore it on my as a bum bag. I wore it either across my body or on my shoulder. I think again it was big hype around this bag, and it died down, and but it's still in very high demand, and I sold it. Yeah, no regrets, especially now. If you watched my previous video, you know that I got that little cutie. This is new Louis Vuitton bum bag, which I'm planning to wear either crossbody or as a shoulder bag, and I love it also very much. So no regrets there that I sold that one. Again, usually no regrets. If I make a couple hundreds on it, then even if I miss it, I kind of don't regret it. But in this case, I don't think I missed it. It's very nice bag, don't get me wrong. I don't know, just got tired of it. Okay, next. I didn't want to go over Bottega bags, but in this case, I'm gonna mention this Bottega Veneta pouch, the big pouch. Very stylish bag, and it's in demand even right now. It comes in different colors. I had it in black. I might regret a little bit that I sold it. Again, at that time I was thinking it's too scary for me to wear it in hand or under my arm. But then I realized I probably wouldn't wear it on the streets anyway. I would take it for events, for in a theater, opera, ballet, even though it's big, but I like the look. So I do regret that I sold it. I do regret that I sold it. Lost a lot of money on it. I think I paid $2,700, and my commission, they sold it for $2,350. My commission was $1,645. Would I buy again? No, only because I basically want to punish myself for selling it, and I'm not rebuying it in when I lost money in first place. No. Chanel drawstring bucket bag. I bought it pre-loved from one of the YouTubers. I saw her selling it, and I thought I loved it. I loved it on other people. Mine was in dark navy. I like the dark navy bags, navy colored bags. But I don't know, I barely wore it. Again, that's something about the drawstring. Not always, because I do have Louis Vuitton Noé drawstring bag. This one, and I love it. Why I didn't like Chanel bucket bag, that maybe because it's stiff and on a drawstring. This is softer. I don't know what to tell you, and I sold it. This is thunderstorm, by the way. Phone is shaking. Yeah, raining in New York again. And so I don't regret that I sold it. I regret buying it, to be honest. I bought it for, I believe, for $3,800. The Real listed it for $4,000. My commission was $2,800, so lost money. I don't like losing money on Chanel, but if it's not some hyper popular or classic bag, you're gonna lose money even on Chanel. Okay, moving on. Louis Vuitton 2020 monogram multi-pochette accessories. The same story, but it was actually COVID time when I got it. It came out online, and I snatched it online. There's something about getting hot bags online. When they come out, you don't think straight. You want to get them because you're like, it's almost like chasing something and just getting it, because it's hard to get in a store. It's very popular hot bag. I wore it for a while. I guess again, when hype died down, I kind of got tired of it, and I sold it. Okay, so I don't remember how much I paid for. I think I made money on this too. If I remember correctly, when I got this bag, it was $1,500, unless I'm horribly mistaken here. They sold it for $2,900, and I got $2,030. That means I made about, with tax, $400. But am I right? When it came out, it was $1,500. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. If I find the receipt, I'll look at the receipt. But so yeah, but that was very hard bag to get. You probably all remember. Next, oh, this one. Hermès 2020 Avocado Verso Kelly 2 Return 28. I don't know, when I was offered this bag, I grabbed it like, it was such a nice bright color, and you guys, you know, I like colors. It was dual color from outside and inside. Outside it was green, turquoise green. Inside it was blue. It was the most beautiful bag, but I got tired of color. I wore it quite a lot, but I just got tired of this color. I don't know why. I mean, this one I have in color. I'm not getting tired of this color. I don't know why I got tired of this color, guys. Have no idea. Funny story with this bag. Fashion File wanted to buy it from me for $7,000. Yes, $7,000. Hermès 28. I paid probably around 11,000. It was hard, no. I would rather keep it. Then I consigned it with a real, and it was on the market for a very long time. Good thing real doesn't discount Hermès bags ever. I think just Hermès, Chanel, they don't discount. So it doesn't matter how long it's going to be on a website. It's still going to be the price they priced it on, unless you want to lower it. I was about to call them to lower the price, and it did get sold for $19,000, and my commission was $15,200. That's the reason I'm telling you this, because always, if you sell your bags, always compare between Fashion File and the real. Obviously, if you need money right away, Fashion File, better choice for you. If you can wait, and if you are like willing risking bag not selling, but you want to get more money for it, then go with real if they give you more money. It's sometimes it's opposite. Sometimes Fashion File gives me more money than bag gets listed on the real. So it's always like a comparison. I always have to compare. So I basically made about $4,000 on this bag. But with this bag with me was, if it wouldn't sell, I would just keep it. I would keep it as long as possible on the real, and then I would just keep it for myself. No way I would sell it to a Fashion File for $7,000. Nope. Yeah, but the only reason why I sold it, because first of all, I have another Kelly the same size, different leather, but I have it with a more neutral color. I got this first, then I got the green one, but then I decided that I'm tired of this color. Louis Vuitton monogram denim Pichet plot. Okay, the same story with the clutches. I bought it pre-loved, by the way, and I believe I bought it for less than I sold it for. I bought it pre-loved. I don't remember on what platform, but I think maybe on Fashion File. So I bought it for around $600, and the real listed it for $11.95. My commission was $836.50. But the reason even though it's clutch, I so love this collection from Marc Jacobs era denim. You probably know what I'm talking about. That I still would keep it if I wouldn't buy this bag. So I found this bag for a very good price. The same material, the same inside monster lining. Love this. That's why I sold the clutch, because it's basically, if I want to wear a clutch, I would do this. It would basically the same look, and this is bigger, but the same pocket, the same closure. So that's why I sold that one. This is basically only reason I preferred this over that. Otherwise, I would keep that, because I wanted to have something from denim collection from Marc Jacobs era. Next, Chanel Half Moon wallet on a chain. I bought it pre-loved, I believe, on eBay. I rarely buy stuff on eBay because I'm just, you know, guys, that I was scammed a couple times. But with this, I bought it. I like the shape. I wanted wallet on a chain. It got broke. The chain got broke off. Chanel fixed it for me for free, and it was kind of confirmation that bag was real. Otherwise, they would not fix it. I was wearing it a lot to theater, to opera. Then got tired of it. I want a new wallet on a chain, which I not right away, but eventually got. So no regrets here. I sold it for less than I bought it for. I bought it for 1,600. I remember that very well. Pre-loved. They listed it for 1,525, and I got my commission one was 1,600, 750. Oh no, sorry, my commission was $1,067.50. Yeah, well, it would be nice. 1,600. Yep. Okay, next bag. Hermès 2020 Clemence Amazon Evelyn TPM 16. Okay, that's another bag I made money on. The thing is, where's my another bag? Before that, I got navy Hermès Clemence Amazon Evelyn, and when this came there, I was offered this. I got these two, thinking I'm gonna sell navy and keep this one, because this was in what color it was. Let me see. Doesn't say the color. It's like grayish color. No, they're not listing color here. And I don't remember. Gray. They just listing it as a gray. But then when I start comparing them, I realized that I liked navy more, which was very surprising to me. And I didn't want two semi-neutral colors. I want one bright color in Evelyn TPM, and I didn't want small in this color. Eventually I got big Evelyn in similar color. It's a tube, but still in that kind of family. So I ended up selling it real, and they sold it for $3,700, and I got paid $25.90, and I paid for this bag, I think, $1,900. Next one, Goyard San Luis GM with pouch. Okay, there is a little bit regret, yes and no there. I talked previously about Neverfull. So Goyard has the same kind of look, shape. It also comes with a pouch. I guess I wasn't liking those hobos at that point. So it is a little bit of regret there, but at the same time, I'm planning to buy new Goyard, maybe in different color, but the one which zips. So I'm not that regretful that I sold it, since I'm planning to buy a zipped one. At the same time, yeah, they listed for $1,345. I think that's around that price I paid for in a retail, and commission was 70%, $941.50. Next, okay, Louis Vuitton monogram imprinted Pochette Felice. It was a red bag. Just got tired of it. It was very pretty bag. I wore it for a while. It has a couple of insert pouches. Don't remember what I paid for it, but they listed it for $1,245. My commission was $871.50. No regrets. Wouldn't buy it again. Just I have so many Louis Vuitton bags, and again, this was in imprinter leather, and I love Louis Vuitton mostly for traditional monogram. Reverse sometimes, but mostly for traditional monogram, so no regrets here. Next one, Prada Tessudo Re-Edition 2005 shoulder bag. Got tired of it, guys. It's so many versions of them right now, so I just got tired of it. I want something different, so no regrets here. I do like Prada's nylon bags though, very practical. Don't remember what I paid for it again, but they listed it for $13.95. My commission was $976.50. Next, Gucci large logo belt bag. So it's belt bag, always the same shape as Louis Vuitton belt bag, bum bag. By the way, I love the bag a lot. It was so pliable, smooshy, soft. Liked it a lot. Liked it a lot. I liked it more than Louis Vuitton bum bag. But I did get. I wore it a lot. At least I wore it like a lot. So decided to part with this at some point. Not long ago. I sold it in February of this year. And lost money on it. Gucci bags don't hold the value, and they listed it for $716, and I got paid $465.40. Louis Vuitton Epi Easy pouch on a strap, sold it. They listed it for $1,000, and I got commission $700. No regrets. I bought it because I needed white bag, but since then I got this one, and I like this much better than this one. It was too stiff for this small size. I literally would hurt my fingers getting in with the zipper, so no regrets there. It is a beautiful bag though. And next, oh, here we go. This one I recently sold. I was holding on this bag for a very long time. I sold it in May of this year. Christian Dior leather Dior saddle bag. Just wouldn't wear it. I just wouldn't wear it, and I was not so in love with it to keep it. Something about it, I mean, something about it is not comfortable for me. Shape or not shape. I like the shape though. I like the look, but I don't know. I just sold it. I have a feeling I might regret it in the future, but they listed it for $3,400. My commission was $25.50. Yeah, so also lost money on it. You make money only on Hermès, some of Hermès bags, some of Louis Vuitton bags, and some of Chanel bags, I feel like. On other designers' bag, it's probably better to get pre-loved because you will lose money. And here, okay, Chanel small denim Prussian flat bag. Okay, here I made the money. This is one of the bags I made money on, and I love this bag a lot, but I don't know, I just decided to sell it, and I paid $3,500 for it plus tax. Well, I didn't make a lot of money on it, like a couple bucks. At least I didn't lose money on it, and I wore it a lot. They listed it for $49.50, and my commission was $3,712.50. The reason I sold it, first of all, it's strictly summer bag. Okay, strictly summer bag. I don't know, guys. I just sold it. It was very light bag, very, I don't know. Sometimes I don't have an answer why I sold it. I guess I didn't like it anymore, or I don't know, fell out of love. Sometimes you don't know why you don't love things or people anymore. Next bag I sold is Hermès Evercolor Constance, size 24. Okay, 2 reasons. It seems like I don't like Evercolor leather in Hermès, because my green Kelly was also Evercolor leather. I don't know the way it feels, you understand? And since I bought this recently, I also realized that I like this size 18 more than size 24, and on top that pink color, I don't know. Oh yes, I lost money on it because I bought it for about $10,000 or maybe even more. They listed it for $9,000 and my commission was $7,650. So here we go again. Not on any any Hermès bag you're gonna make your money. Hopefully last bag. Hold on. Okay, this I'm gonna mention. Gucci with Balenciaga, the Hacker Project medium neoclassic bag. Love this bag a lot. Love this bag a lot. But kind of story with Balenciaga a little bit dumped it for me. And then I got tired of it. It's comfortable when you carry it, but over the crossbody, it has a strap, but kind of very awkward look. But I do like Balenciaga city bags. I still have Balenciaga bags, but with this one I parted. I don't know, I might regret it, but and I lost a lot of money, guys. I lost like $2,000 on it because it cost me, I believe, $3,500, I think. But they listed for $1,600 and my commission was $1,200. I might regret it. All right, what's done, it's done. And that's it for the real. Again, I have to take a break. My kids are waiting for me to watch Manifest. And then I'll come back and show you what I sold on Poshmark. Okay, guys. So it's been a few days later since last time I saw you. And, okay, yes, I'm in a robe. I'm about to go to bed. And it's my last chance to finish the video. So excuse my appearance. And I'm gonna talk about now the bags I sold on my Poshmark account and explain you why I sold them. Okay, and I'm gonna start with Louis Vuitton Montagne MM. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I love this bag. I loved it very much. I used to wear it a lot when I used to work in office. I bought it pre-loved. I sold it for $1,500 on Poshmark, so minus fees, 20% fees, so basically $1,200. And it's just too officey for me, and when I stopped working, I didn't know where to wear it. For me, it's ideal work bag. I believe I could fit even my laptop in there, but it was ideal for work. But I sold it because I did not see how to wear it outside of work and decided to put money towards something else. The next bag I sold on Poshmark was Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the Mienne Band. I don't know. I think I sold it because by then I had my monogram Neverfull personalized with a pouch. I had them the same time for a while, and I realized I'm leaning towards monogram one almost all the time. And because monogram one had the pouch and it was personalized, and this one didn't have a pouch, I decided first part with this one, and then like 3 years later, I think I sold my monogram one I showed you earlier. I sold the Mienne Band for $1,150. Again, it's a Poshmark minus 20%. That's what I basically took home. Another bag I sold on Poshmark is Hermès Picatinny 22 gold. Again, I gave in. I was offered it in gold color, and I just grabbed it right away. It was a little bit impulse. I gravitated to gold color, and I like the bag, but I cannot wear it. I don't know how to wear bags which you only can wear by holding them by handbags basically. Did not work for me, but I ended up making money, to be honest. Not a lot, but don't remember what I paid, but I sold it for $45.50 minus 20%. I think I made like literally $100 or $200, don't remember exactly, because of Poshmark fees. Okay, this is it, guys. I'm gonna go to bed, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. Follow me on Instagram, the same name, Love Me Some Lux. And don't forget to press that bell notification button. In this case, you will be notified every time I post a video. So far, my schedule is one video on Sundays. See you next Sunday, hopefully. Bye.